Welcome back to the Crochet Credits, my friends over at yarnspirations.com. I'm your host Mikey. Today is the Good Vibrations Afghan, designed by Jeannie, and today we're going to be working through this. It's a very easy repeat. There's a lot of instructions and I'll talk about that, and we're using Roll With It tweed as far as the sample is concerned and the blanket, but I'm going to be using Caring 1 Pound just to make sure that you can actually see where the stitches go. Really easy pattern to be able to repeat. You use a 5.5mm size eye crochet hook today, and you can use 12 balls of this. So 6 balls of one color, 6 balls of another, and you'll see that it will transition and change. So let's take a look closer at a different sample and then we'll begin. So here's Jeannie's Afghan. What we see here is that every 6 rows after we get ourselves established is going to be changing a color. So you will see that each one of these V stitches that you have is not only a V coming down, but the next round after it is just a double crochet round, so it kind of overlaps. So whenever you go to change the color, you're changing it on the V that's gonna drop down, so it overlays the original color that it was to give it that look. Now when the team and I, or the team was talking and Jeannie was presenting this idea, it really did remind us of the vibrations of a speaker system, and we love our 80s music for sure, and so we were thinking this is kind of the vibrations coming outward, and it was really quite awesome. So Jeannie actually took the time to figure out how to get these V stitches to be able to match each other, and there is an 8 round repeat in this thing. So once we get ourselves started, I'm gonna show you that. So let's go to the instructions now and let's see the 2 options that you have. So we have 2 sets of instructions for you today. They're both identical, so you can choose which one you want on our website when you go there. So this is the original. Jeannie obviously wrote this. Jeannie wrote most of this, but I just kind of just zhuzhed it up really to be able to have it so that it's more simplified here for tutorial reasons. So they're both the same instruction. So one of the things that Jeannie did when she does this is that we get criticized online that we're providing not enough detail when it comes to repeat. People want to know what the rounds or the row count numbers are when they continue. So what she decided to do is that she continued through the first time of the repeat, and then she went through it again, and then almost a 3rd time before kicking you off to have it done your way. But when I was doing the tutorial prep, I realized that as she stated, is that there's only 8 rounds of the repeat, and what I decided to do is, like, I looked back closer in this thing and I thought, okay, round number 7 and 9 and 5, they're all the same round. So every other round is actually identical to each other. The difference is that you're just increasing the stitch count. So you'll notice in this particular pattern that all of the odd numbers like 11 and 13 and so on are all the same instructions. So what I did on this one version here, every round in the odd number are the same instruction. The difference is that I'm not gonna give you the round counts for each one of those, but it's right here if you need it until round number 23. So what this did then is that it subtracted a lot of instruction out, and then once we get beyond the 5th round, okay, so we do 3, 4 and then 5 is here, we jumping to 6, and here is the repeat instruction then for the tutorial version. So what I'm leaving for you is that you see that round 7, 9, 11 and 13 are missing. That's just because it's the same round as number 3. It's an odd number. So instead of writing all those extra instructions for you, is usually people love that, I decided to take it out because I'm going to assume that that's what we're gonna do because I stated that right here. So it's kind of a neat instruction to be able to do that. So let's talk about the repeating here that we're going to do, and I'm just gonna put this aside, Jeannie's instruction, and use this for tutorial format, and either way you can download each and both, or one of them or both of them. It's up to you. When we begin the repeating instructions, we're going to start on round number 6 as your repeat. And so what we decided to do, and Jeannie provided this information as well, so I'm not providing anything that it was special really, I'm just following her lead. So when we did round number 6, we're actually adding an extra V stitch per like 2 extra per side. So there will be a new one on the one corner and the new one on the next, and then when you switch to the next side, there's a new one at the corner. It's a new one at the other corner. So there's actually 2 being added on this round. Okay, so this is per the side. Then when you get to round number 8, you're going to notice that there's no extra V stitches. So this number here is going to match in line with this one. So there's no extra V's added. In round number 10, you're going to notice that we are going to be adding some new extra V's again near the corners on both sides of the side that you'll see, and then finally you'll have an extra V-stitch being added again here. So once you finish the round number 12, you're going to do round number 13, and what I decided to do is I provided some extra space here so that you can get your little pencil out or whatever you want to do and just write on here and check your notes and say this is where I am. I believe that once you get started on this you'll be able to see the repeat. For most of us will be able to do that. So I want to show you the sample one more time because I want to show you how these are going to be working together. So let's look carefully at this. So Jeannie has to keep this thing in balance. So you will notice that we start with one V and then we go to the 3 V's in the next time it happens. The next round after that it stays and maintains the 3. So that's round number 8 where we're not increasing the V's, and then in the rounds number 10 a new V is formed, and then round number 12 a new V is formed, and then we're going to repeat then back to number 6 again after we do number 13, and so a new V is formed, and then this is round 8. There's no new V's at all added, and then this is round number 10 and then 12. So you can see how it's gonna be growing out this way so that we can maintain our corners perfectly. So she's suggesting to change the colors every sixth round. So essentially you'll see 3 each of these waving shapes before switching off. So you're gonna change the color as you're creating the V and not in the double crochet rounds. So that's up to you how often you want to change it. I bet you can come up with some really cool options too. So that's a lot of yibber yabber. So let's get at her and let's get you started. I'm gonna be using Caring 1 pound today, 5.5 millimeter size eye crochet hook, and it's just so that you can see where to stick your hook. Let's begin. So let's begin the first round, and we are going to create the chain first, and the chain is not gonna be created into a circle. You watch what's gonna happen with it. So we're gonna chain 4. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. So the center point will be the first chain. So let's officially start turning around into this thing. So in the first stitch way back here you're going to apply 2 double crochet, and so with the chains that you just skipped and this 2, that gives you a total count of 3 double crochets. So don't forget that. So now you're going to chain 2 and you're gonna create the 4 sides. So in the same center point I want you to put in 3 more double crochet. So it's just like starting a granny square really. So I know Jeannie took her time to be able to actually figure this out. It was actually a lot of trial and error for her, but once she got it, it was awesome. So then chain 2 to jump and turn, and then go back in for 3 more double crochet. And then chain 2. You can see you got only 3 sides there, and you're going to go back in. Now when you're not changing color, then what you can do to join it to the top of here, you can join with a half double crochet. So to do that you're just gonna wrap the hook and you're just gonna go in the top of the first chain and then just half double crochet, and that will put your hook and your starting right in the very corner instead of favoring one side or another. So that was round number 1. So you get rid of your tail at this point, and then I will see you and we'll start round number 2 in just a moment. In round number 2 we have to create spaces so that we can actually play with those V stitches in the future. So we're gonna create our first space for that to happen in the future, but the V stitch will not happen at this moment. So we're only gonna chain 1 and in the same corner single crochet, and you're going to single crochet in the next stitch, chain 1, skip 1 which is the middle one of the 3, and go into the third one. Okay, so you're skipping 1 stitch only, single crochet, and then single crochet in the corner. So you're leaving a space just right in the center of a side. So to turn the corner you're gonna chain 2 and you're going to single crochet only 1 time in the corner. So let's begin another side. So single crochet the first one, chain 1, skip 1, and single crochet the next. So you've just left now a hole in the middle of that grouping of 3. So then in a corner single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, Coming into the next one, single crochet, chain 1, skip the middle one, single crochet in the next, and then a corner, so single crochet, chain 2, single crochet. Okay, this is the last side I believe, so single crochet the next one, chain 1, skip the middle one of the 3, single crochet, and you're gonna finish off this corner, so single crochet and then join to the first single crochet with a half double crochet join. And that was officially round number 2, and you've now created your space. So let's move on to round number 3. Now in round number 3, 5, 7, anytime it's an odd number, so we're going to create these double crochets. So the double crochet is not only gonna go into a stitch, but if there's any chain 1 spaces, you're gonna fill those in too. So every time it's an odd number, you're gonna chain 3 starting in the corner, and you're going to you're gonna double crochet in the same corner. So the corners will be 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet, and don't forget that. So starting in the next stitch, you're just gonna double crochet yourself all the way across. So if there's a chain 1 space, fill in the chain 1 space. And what this is doing is that it's creating that open hole for you so that you can see this stitch in the future right here. So you're just gonna double crochet yourself across, and you go right to the next corner, and in the corner you will apply 2 double crochet, chain 2 in just a second, and then 2 double crochet. So I'll show one more side. So every odd row is going to be this. So just starting in the first one, so continue to double crochet evenly all the way across. In the chain 1 space, just fill it in, and then jump to the next stitch after that, and etc. So then you'll turn your corner, which is 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet. So continue this. This is an odd round number 3. So let's do this, and I'll see you back here in just a moment. So coming up on the last corner, don't forget to fill that in with 2 double crochet first, and if you're not changing color, just half double crochet over to the top of the first one. So if you are changing color, just chain 2 and then slip stitch to the beginning and then fasten off. So every odd round now going forward, I'm not gonna demonstrate it because that's all you have to do, and so we will then start. So I'll be concentrating on the even numbers, which are 4, 6, and etc. So let's begin round number 4 next. In round number 4, we're going to then start the V-stitching. The V-stitching is gonna concentrate into the skipped stitches here. So in the future you'll have more of those, but right now there's only technically 1, so you'll end up with only 1 V-stitch at the end of this. To begin, you're going to chain 1 and single crochet this one, and you're going to chain 1 and skip the first stitch out and go to the second one. This skipping that I'm about to do is going to create a V-stitch in the future. So you have to plan not only creating the V-stitches now, but you have to plan what's going on in the future. So you'll skip the one and single crochet in the next, and then you're going to V-stitch way down in here. So a V-stitch means just a treble in this case. So you just wrap the hook twice, stay on the front side, and go into that skip stitch and just pick it up and keep it on the front side and pull through and pull through 2, 2, and 2. So that counts as the stitch that it's technically next. So when you go to the next one, you're gonna go to the second one over when you jump. So you're gonna single crochet the next one, and then before you carry on, you're going to chain 1, skip the next one, and single crochet in the next. This will be the next V-stitch that will be sitting in the next time that we do it, and notice that it's completely in line with this one. So you'll see how they will stack. So now we have to come back and put your treble into that same one. Okay, so you're kinda going backwards so you can create that V shape, and then that counts as the very next stitch there. So now you're gonna single crochet, and how you finish this side, remember how we skipped over 1? We have to make sure that we skip over that last one. So we're gonna chain up 1 and skip the next one and go right into the corner with the single crochet, chain 2, single crochet. So if you look at it, we have a chain 1 here that created a V. That will be the V in the future. You'll have a chain 1 here which will be a new V, which will then stack on top of this one, and then a new V at the end. Let me just take you through one more side of this so that you get it. So after you do the corner, you're gonna chain up one, skip the next one, single crochet in the next. You're then going to treble into that skipped one down there, and that counts as the next stitch that it's sitting in front of. So it's the next one. So you're going to single crochet in the next one after that, chain one, skip one, single crochet in the next one after that, and then come back. So now you've just created another V-stitch hole for the future, which is right in the middle of this one, and then that counts as the one that it's in front of. So single crochet the next one, chain one, skip the last one here, and go right into the corner for a single crochet, chain two, single crochet. So this is technically round number 4, and then we're going to you're going to go all the way around just using the same concept, and I'll see you at the end of this round, round number 4. So I'm just coming around to the end of number 4, so I'm just chaining one, I'm skipping the last one, single crochet in the last. I'm keeping this color, so I'm just going to join with a half double crochet to the first single crochet, and that was round number 4. So you should see these V stitches happening, and we're going to move on to number 5. Remember what number 5 is? It's an odd number, so I'm just gonna leave you here. So just remember to chain up 3 and double crochet into the same one, and you'll double crochet into each one of the stitches and the chain one spaces all the way to the corner. Corners are 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet. So this is pretty self-explanatory, so just zip your way around for round number 5, and then after that we'll then start the repeating of this instruction so that you can continually grow this out on your own. So let's move on, and this is round number 5. So I just zipped my way around, and I'm keeping this color, so I'm gonna join it to the top of the first double crochet with the half double crochet join. So this is what it looks like, and now let's go to the story, meaning the pattern, and let's talk about what we're going to be doing now, because now we only see one V, but now we're gonna be expanding, and I'll show you the repeat. Let's begin that section next. So as we begin the instruction, round number 6 all the way through 13 is the repeat for this. So the only difference between the rounds that we have is that the first instruction on each side changes. So you'll see this repeat again as it turns the corner, as you see. So I just highlighted the first time that it appears. So this is what's changing each time you're going through this instruction when you're doing rounds number 6 through 13. Remember, those odd numbers are always gonna be the same, which is what I just finished. So what we're going to do here is that this round here, do you see how there's only one V? It's going to expand, and there will be 2 because we've already done the prep work for those skipping stitches that you'll see. So you'll see that whatever this round is in the future, that you're going to increase by putting a V on each side of this. So what we need to do then is that we need to not only put the V in, but we also need to prep for the next round, which is round number 8. And so round number 8 here, we're going to also be prepping for the future as we continue. But let's just concentrate on round number 6. So this is how we're gonna do it. So I left you extra space so you can write your little notes, a checkbox or whatever, so that you can follow through. And let's begin round number 6. So whenever you have round number 6, this is what you're going to do. So you're gonna chain up 1, and you're gonna single crochet in the first one. And now you're gonna single crochet like in the first corner. You're going to single crochet in the very first stitch out from the corner, and then you're going to treble into the skip stitch that is down here. So just pull it down so that you can see it, and that's where you're going to treble. So you're just going right into the skip stitch, stay on the front side, and you're creating a new V shape. So remember, that counts as the stitch that it's sitting in front of. So go to the second one over, single crochet, chain 1, skip 1, and single crochet in the next, and this will be the next time, so that this V stitch will have a partner sitting above it in the future. Now here's the trick. The next V stitch is a 2 together. It's gonna connect to here, and it's going to connect to the space that's right here. Okay, so that's the difference between the round number 4 and this one. So this is gonna show you how they're gonna connect. So you're just gonna wrap the hook twice and come into the one that you skipped over here, and this is a 2 together. So pull through 2, pull through 2, but hold, don't finish that stitch. I want you to come to the one that is here. This is that chain 1 skipped stitch, and go into here and pull through 2 and 2, and then once you have 3 loops on the hook, you're gonna pull through all 3. So this is a 2 together, so that only counts as 1 stitch. So in behind it's only 1 stitch. So you're going to single crochet the second one over, chain 1, which will create the new space for where this V is gonna sit on top of. So skip the next one and single crochet the next. So do you see what we're doing? So let's do this again. So we're going to do like a V stitch here. This is a 2 together. So you're gonna wrap the hook, come into the one that's before, and just pick it up and stay on the front side. Pull through 2 and 2 and hold it, and then go to the next V stitch over here, or the next space over here, and fill that in. So you're putting everything together. So that counts as only 1 stitch. So in behind, skip the first stitch that's out and then just single crochet the next. And we do have to create we just have to create the hole for this next one here. So we single crochet the next, chain 1, skip 1. So we're creating that new hole, and now we have to come back into this one to finish this one off. There's nothing else to join it to in the future because the corner's right here. So that's just gonna be a straight treble, and that counts as the next stitch that's out. So you're gonna single crochet the next one, which is the one just before the corner, and then you're gonna put in your corner. So single crochet, chain 2, single crochet. Okay, so therefore you went from 1 V and you added 2. I'm gonna take you through one more round just to make sure that you get it. So we're gonna start for the first one. You're gonna single crochet just like that, and then you're going to V stitch in down to this one, so it's a treble. So just go right into the one you skipped before and treble all the way back, and that counts as the one it's sitting in front of. Single crochet the next, chain 1, skip 1, and single crochet the next. So you've just now created the hole for the next V stitch to line up on top of this in the future. So now we're gonna come into this one and into this one over here with a 2 together treble. So coming into the one that you were just in, but don't finish it, go into the one that's in the future, and then pull through all 3 loops, and that counts as only 1 stitch. So single crochet the one after that, chain 1, single crochet, and now this hole will sit above so that it can line up. So now you're gonna do that 2 together again. Okay, and then you're gonna come into the one in the future. So that counts as only 1 stitch. So skipping the first one, going to the next. So you gotta create a new hole for the future. So chain up 1, skip 1, and then treble down into the one only, because there's nothing left after this. That counts as the next one, single crochet in the last one before the corner, and then the corner is single crochet, chain 2, single crochet. I'm gonna leave the rest of this round for you. You can just reverse back, but you can see this is how it's done. Let's continue this around, and I'll see you at the end of this round, number 6. So coming up to the end of round number 6, and then we are going to then just join with the half double crochet. If you're changing color, just chain 2 and slip stitch and then fasten off. So round number 7, let's talk about that, and let's be right back. So round number 7, it's an odd number, right? So just chain 3 and then double crochet into the same corner space. So you're just double crocheting into each one of the chain 1 spaces and any of the other stitches that you have right to the corner. Corners are 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet. Please do this all the way around. This is round number 7, and we are going to change color at the end of this round. So I'm coming to the end of number 7, and this technically would be the end. If you want to finish your Afghan at the very end, round number 7 is the end. So then I want to change my color at this point, so I'm gonna chain 2 and I'm going to join to the top of the first chain 3, and I'm going to fasten off, and this is where I'm gonna show you the fastening off technique with the tapestry needle. So just trimming off your yarn, and grab your tapestry needle. I'll demonstrate. So throw that yarn through a tapestry needle and just drag it backward through the chain work. Stay on the back side of your project. Do not change the shape by pulling it too tight though. So after you pull the first one, just kind of snug it up a bit and then just go through a slightly different path the second time, and then finally a third time is a charm. And that's how you'll finish off any of those loose ends that you will have throughout this project. So I will leave the rest of that stuff to you when it's suggesting a change. So let's move on to round number 8. So let's talk about that next. So round number 8 is where we're going to do the color changing. So every 6 rows is going to be the same color, and then you'll switch off. So that's what you're seeing in this particular sample that we had before. So you can see that there's a different color blue because it's a different ball than this color of blue that you see. So what we're going to do is that in round number 8 we're not increasing the V stitches at all. So every time you have round number 8, so your V stitch is going to follow exactly what you already have here, because you will notice is that there was no spaces that were put here so that we can increase, and that's because we need to keep this so that it can stay flat. So round number 8 we're going to maintain what we know but create in the spaces right here, in so that we can in round number 10 have some more V stitches to play with. Let's begin a new color and let's start our journey next. Let's begin round number 8. So we're gonna start off in the corner, and you can start with a standing single crochet. That's what Jeannie's recommended. So put it onto the hook, go right into the space, and then pull through, but don't pull through the original loop, and then pull through 2. That's a standing single crochet. So just pull this snug. So when we start this, we're gonna do 1 single crochet in the next 2 stitches when we start a side. So the next 2 stitches are going to be a single crochet, and then we're gonna create a space for the future. So we're gonna chain 1 and skip 1 stitch and single crochet the next, and then we're gonna begin our journey to come down into this one here. So this is gonna create a space, so you're gonna just wrap the hook and go into the next one down here. So it's a treble, and that counts as the next one that it's in front of. So just single crochet. The next one after that, chain 1, skip 1, single crochet the next. Now we're going to come into that same one, and this is a 2 together, so you're gonna start with that one, but don't finish that stitch all the way, and then come into the next one over here and grab it and pull through. And then that counts as the next one, and then single crochet the next one, chain 1, skip 1, and there's the hole for the next time that you need to do that. So then the next are 2 together. So you're doing the final work, but you're also prepping for the future, if you've noticed. So single crochet the next one, chain 1, skip 1, and so these should be right on top of each other when you follow it up. Okay, these holes, so don't ever forget that. So this is the very last one, so there's nothing else to grab onto in the future, so this is just gonna be a treble on its own. It counts as the next one. So you're gonna single crochet the next one, and you're gonna create a space, so skipping the next one, and single crochet the final 2, and then you're gonna do your corner. So single crochet, chain 2, single crochet. So you can see you just created only 3 V's that were already there. So round number 8, whenever you do it, doesn't create any new V's. So let's begin again. So starting after the corner is single crochet the first 2, chain 1, skip 1, single crochet the next. So then you're gonna come down and do a treble in the first one. Okay, and that counts as the next one. So single crochet the next one, create a new hole, so skip 1, chain 1, and then single crochet the next one after that, and then do the 2 together once again. Do you see how these are working together? It's pretty easy. That counts as the next one. So single crochet, create a space by chaining 1, skipping 1, single crochet in the next, and then jump back down into the one that you were just in, and then jump into the future to the next one. So if this is round number 8 in the future, it just means that you'll have more of these V stitches to work across, right? So single crochet the next one after the one you're sitting in front of, chain 1, skip 1, and then this is the last one to go in. It's just a treble because there's nothing else to grab onto in the future, because the corner is coming up next. So skip the next one. So that's the one it's sitting in front of. So go to the next one, create a space, so chain up 1, single crochet the one after that, so skipping, and it's the last 2 in a row are single crochet, and then go in your corner, single crochet, chain 2, single crochet. So that's all it is. Okay, so let's continue all the way around with what you already know, and I'll see you at the end of round number 8. So I'm coming to the end of round number 8, and then single crochet the last one. So we're keeping the color, so I'm gonna join. So let's quickly talk about round number 9, because that is a odd number. Be right back. Okay, so round number 9, it's an odd number, so enough chitter chatter, let's get at her. And it's that double crochet round, as you already know. So just fill in those single crochet spots, and also chain 1 with the double crochet. Remember, it's chaining up 3 to begin, double crochet into the first one because you already know what you're doing, and then go all the way across, and then corners are that 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet. I'll see you at the end of this round, which is number 9, which is an odd number round. I'll see you at the end. So I'm coming up to the end of number 9. I'm just joining it with a half double crochet join. There was 2 double crochets in that final corner. So round number 10, we're now going to add a V-stitch. We've already created the spacing for where those will appear, so there will be one on each side of each of the corners going forward. And let's begin round number 10. So round number 10, we're going to just chain up 1, and we're gonna single crochet into the same space. So we're going to single crochet in the next one, and we're gonna create a space for the next V-stitch. So just chain 1, skip 1, and single crochet the next. Now we're going to come down, and we're going to treble into the one that's been skipped. And that counts as the next stitch that it's sitting in front of. So single crochet, create a new space, chain 1, skip 1, single crochet the next. So now you're gonna come into this one and to the one that you did. This is exactly what you already know. So the only difference is that how you start and end of a round. Okay, so I'm gonna keep my mouth shut because this it's all what you know. So skip the next one, single in the next, chain 1, and then I'll just show you how to end a side. Now coming up to the end, we have another V-stitch going in after this one here whenever you're on this round number 10. So we have to form that one so it shows up. And then we have to finish it before we get to that final corner. And we're gonna create a new space that will show up again in the future. So that's that next one. Chain 1, skip 1, single crochet in the next, and then you're into the corner. So single crochet, chain 2, single crochet. So just keep in mind for number 10 you are creating new spaces on each one of the new sides. So then round number 12 is gonna create a new V shape as well. So let's continue to do that. You can just reverse back on this row here and just watch how it's done again if you need that help. And I'll see you at the end of this one. So remember, when you start, it's single crochet the first one, chain 1, skip the next one, single crochet the next, and then start on down. And I'll see you at the end of this round. This is round number 10. So I'm coming up to the end of round number 10. I'm just filling it in and just half double crochet to join. Let's talk quickly about number 11 because you know what that is, an odd number. Number 11, chain up 3. It's a double crochet round, so then fill that in and fill in each one as we already know it, and come around corners. Remember, 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet. This is round number 11, so please do that now. So I'm coming up to the end of round number 11. I'm keeping this color. So remember, every 6 rounds it's gonna change. So rounds number 12 and 13 will still be blue, and then we'll switch off at the end of number 13 and then back to yellow or whatever color you would like to do. So let's move on to round number 12. So round number 12 is the final of the V repeating before we go back to number 6 in the future. So you'll do 12 and 13 and then you'll go back in the list and go from 6 to 13 all over again. So round number 12, let's begin. We're going to just chain up 1 single crochet in the first space. So we're going to chain 1 and skip the first stitch out and single crochet the next. And then you are going to then start your V stitching. So you're just gonna treble into the one you skipped, and that counts as the one it's sitting in front of. Hopefully you got that by this point. So chain up 1, create a new space, and then coming back in. So you're gonna pick up the one you were just in and then jump to the next one. So this is a 2 together treble, and you pretty much already know what you're doing, hopefully. So that counts as the next one. So you're creating a new space. And what I'm gonna do is that I'm just gonna blaze along this row, and I'll see at the end of the row to make sure that you're finishing it on just right, and you can see that a new V stitch has been forming as we're doing this, and that'll happen on both sides of this side. Let's just zip you through to the other side of this side, and I'll see you there in just a second. So as promised, I just zip it across. It's my word for the day is zipping, and I'm creating a new V stitch section. Okay, so the new one is in, and then I'm gonna count that one. Okay, so go to the second over, chain 1, skip the next one, and single crochet in the last one before the corner, and that creates a new space that you'll be using when you reverse back to number 6 in the future. So turn your corner, single crochet, chain 2, single crochet. You can reverse back to the start of this round if you'd like to know, and remember it's just starting off with the single crochet and then just jumping on down and creating a new V stitch section just like you see. So continue this. This is round number 12, and I'll see you at the end of round number 12 in just a moment. So I'm coming up to the end of number 12. I'm not changing color, so I'm just gonna join with the half double crochet. So round number 13 is the last round before repeating back and zipping back to round number 6. So it's an odd number, so it is your chain 3, your double crochet, and then double crochet across in all the spaces. Remember, corners are 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet. I'm gonna crochet this, and I'll be right back, and then we can just quickly talk about the repeat, because you're just gonna zip back to number 6 and begin the journey all over again, but this time it'll be much wider. So let's see you at the end of round number 13. So just now come around to the end of round number 13. So in this case I want to change colors, so I'm going to just chain 2 and then slip stitch and then fasten off, and I've shown you how to do that already. So let's talk about a few things in this pattern before I let you go today. So the pattern repeat is a total of 8 rounds. Ginny's suggesting to change color every 6 rounds. So what's gonna happen is that it's gonna be inconsistent in the way that it looks, but that's how it blends together. Okay, so it's not like it's being changed every time there's a new cycle of 8 rounds. So when you're going to begin now, you're gonna go back to number 6 and then just build it out again. So number 6 will add a new V stitch, and then number 8 then we'll just continue to maintain it up, and then number 10 and then number 12 would then build it out. So now that we've have 6 rounds, the next color will come in. You can do whatever color that you want, and you'll see how this will puzzle together, and you can go as long as you want to go on this. Jeannie stopped at 60 inches square, and it's actually a really neat concept. It's a bit of a yarn pig in the sense that it does have weight to it. I'd almost classify this as a weighted blanket when you get it done. When I did this sample here, you could just feel it with this particular yarn when it's that awesome. So whether you want to do this here with the Red Heart roll with it tweeds to make it look really quite fabulous, or if you want to keep it basic in this sense, you still will have an amazing Afghan regardless. And of course if you want to change the yarn, it's up to you. So just use the yarn ball recommendation on the ball band if you'd like to change out your hook to something else, and this is a really awesome idea. So we're hoping for you to have good vibrations. Another free pattern by Jeannie, and that's it for today. Have a good one, and we hope to see you again real soon. I have good vibrations.